what better way to start than looking at Reece? What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. Welcome to another episode, the end of season review for season 12 of Creating a Legacy with FC United Manchester. So we are on Reece's screen. He's now 25. He's now played 189 times for the club, and he will be with us next season. Hooray. We're going to go on the report though, work our way through all of our players and see exactly who has actually stepped up. 75% save completion, about the same as every season. Holding a lot more than he's parrying and tipping. Pass completion 81%. Again, fairly decent. 18 clean sheets out of 56 games. Conceding 1.21 a game, so he's does fairly well. He's a decent keeper and definitely with us next season. The next player to come up is Ruskinen. I have no idea what order they do these in. It seems to just pick randomly. So he played not that many games. I genuinely thought he played more. 47% shot completion, 81% pass completion, 71% tackle completion, 6 out of 38 crosses completed as well. So he doesn't do bad. He's decent at passing the ball, decent tackle completion for a winger. So he's definitely improving. The next one is Sheevin, our left back. He's been with us for a fair while now. Let's just check that. He's been with us since 2023, 176 appearances for the club. 33% shot completion, ignore that. 78% pass completion, that is decent for a fullback. 5 out of 46 crosses completed. 78% tackle completion, 214-1. Interceptions 345, which is nice. 2 mistakes led to goals. That's disappointing, but again, not that many. The next one is Lee Simpson. He joined us in 2018. So he's coming up to testimonial level. So when we go into his stats for the day, 41% shot completion, 21 out of 51 on target. 80% pass completion, 1,065 out of 1,335 completed, 14 out of 98 crosses, 65% tackle completion. Definitely, hopefully that can improve. He's obviously a bit old now, he's 26, but there's still always the chance he can just develop and improve his tackling and just become an all-round better player in general. He's played 334 times for us. He is just racking them figures up. The next one is Arnie. Didn't play as many games due to a long-term injury at the start of the season, but a 78% pass completion, 58% shot completion, and 54% tackle completion. Tackling is what lets Arnie down. And 21 crosses completed. He's a great player. He's just not winning enough tackles. Now valued at 350k. He's played 59 times since we brought him in for nothing. The next one is the big man. It's John. Came, played well, left, came back, and since he's come back, he's doing fairly well for us. Remove that, that's not us. Remove that, that's not us. 57% shot completion, 70% pass completion, 62% tackle completion. So his passing completion isn't actually that good. He's got 26 crosses completed and no mistakes, 72 interceptions. He's a fairly decent player. I'm quite disappointed that his pass completion is not higher. Hopefully he can improve. What I would say is in the league, in 14 starts, he scored 12 goals with 9 assists. He's just so prolific. The next one is Billy Waiters, who, because we avoided relegation, automatically got a contract extension. So he is definitely with us for next season without having to negotiate the insane wage rise he wanted. So 77% pass completion is lovely for him. 48% shot completion, not the best, but 56% tackle completion as well. When you compare it to Ruskinen, who had such a great tackle completion, it's not the best. But 12 goals, 10 assists shows that he's definitely a creative player. And I do think he's probably going to be close to the first team again next season. The next one is Ian Burton. Injuries hampered his season. 41% shot completion. Pass completion 73% for strikers, not bad. Obviously they are needed to link up. We definitely need them to link up. Paul Carroll, desperate to bring him back next season. I think his contract's run out unless he signed a new one. 88% tackle completion. Headers 1 ratio 70%. He's just all round an absolute beast. 3 mistakes all season leading to goals for a centre back. Awesome. Next one's Gavin Clark. Just didn't feature enough, unfortunately. Hopefully he comes back and does well next season. He's been out, getting injured a lot. He only ended up playing 3 games for Salford in the whole time he was on loan, which is just not acceptable. The next one is the big man. I've just triggered the extension. Now he's 4 more years on his contract at the minute. 81% pass completion, 69% tackle completion, 49% shot completion. He is just amazing. 5 penalties taken, 5 penalties scored, 6 goals in the league, 7 in total. Only the 2 assists, 4 in total. Can that improve? Definitely. But in general, he's a decent player, and he is our captain, and he is the beast. He is Bram Ellison. He has been with us since 2015-16 season. 420 appearances for the club. I mean, say no more. Say no more. Next one is Thomas, the youngster, developing so well. 81% pass completion is where we're going to stick with him. 62% tackle completion. Just genuinely have a lot of hope for this guy, and look at all the greens. I mean, he is going to be a beast, and I'm just delighted he's in at the club. His best position is defensive midfield. Is he going to push Reed out the way? Not yet. So he's more than likely still going to be used in the midfield centre role for now. The next player is Andy Hodcroft. He just didn't play enough games to review, guys. He's still got potential. He's a youngster. Fingers crossed he can come through. Ronnie Jones, this guy's on trial, so there's a little sneak preview of somebody who I'm considering bringing in. He's just coming on trial. Christensen only played the 1 game, so again not worth reviewing. Laxdale ended up playing the 9 games for us. Whilst he was with us, he had a 83% tackle completion and a 73% headers won ratio, so he's a decent player. Pass completion was not good enough, but hopefully he can continue to develop. Chris McCarron, again, didn't play enough games to really review, but he's more than likely going to be here next season. 94% tackle completion in 8 games is just unbelievable. Next one's Andy Morgan. Again, didn't really play enough games for us to be judging him. He scored 2 goals this season. He's just not developed how I'd wanted. Mentally and physically, he's just superb. It's sad, but he's still got 2 years left, so he's still going to be a great squad player. The next one is Munro. Again, another player who he just kept letting me down too much in terms of 52% headers won. Tackling 89% is just superb, but he was letting me down too much in the air. In the air he was getting beaten and he was costing us goals, so that's why he ended up getting dropped. Next one is Martin Murray, the Northern Irish international. 44% shot completion, playing as a striker. He got 4 assists, 6 goals. Definitely could have been better, definitely could have worked harder, and hopefully he's just going to develop into the role. Next one is Palmerson. This guy's just been superb as well. 82% pass completion, 78% header completion, 79% pass completion, and tackle completion 82, and 100% shot completion. As a right back, he's just superb, guys. He's now 21. Again, another player we brought in for free and nearly played 100 games for us. Next one is Kevin Pettifer. Now here comes the bad news, guys. 79% pass completion, 69% tackle, etc. He won the PFA Player of the Year for League One, and he is leaving us for 750k. And the worst thing is, he gets half the money. So we get 375k for him. He wanted to leave. He demanded a move. So it was either keep an unhappy player or sell. So I put him on the list, offered him out, and nobody came in apart from that 1 bid, and I had to take it because an unhappy player is just going to damage the squad. So he is gone. So yeah, it's sad, but moving on, guys. Next one is George Ray, brought in to play centre back and just been really, really solid. 83% tackle completion is where the quality is, and he's 75% of headers won. He's just an all-round great player. And did he get a contract extension? He did. Because of us getting promoted, he won a contract extension. He's 33, but hopefully for next season he can do well. So here we are with James Reed, again another player who always gets questioned. 81% header completion, 84% tackle completion, 80% pass completion. He is a beast. He is a beast, and to be only labelled as 2 stars is just a joke. He's been with us since 2019, 347 appearances for us. If he stays fit next season, he's probably going to be getting up to the 400 mark. Just outstanding, and he's only 26. Again, him, Ellison and Simpson are just racking it up. Next one is Rory Ring. He's leaving us, unfortunately. He only played the 5 games. Not worth reviewing. Goodbye, Rory. You've been a great servant for the 7 years. And we're back to Reese. So that's the squad. From that, what we saw is we need another solid defender because Carroll is going to be leaving us. And the likes of Monroe were letting us down in the air. The fact Pettifer's leaving, I think we need somebody who's a bit more creative in the middle. Our wingers aren't winning enough tackles, so can we look at bringing in a new first choice winger? Possibly. I think that's something to definitely consider. And our strikers aren't scoring enough or linking up enough. So again, do we need new strikers, or will the likes of Ian Burton just step up now we're in the next level up, and can they just impress and create? Who knows, guys? Genuinely, who knows? Let's go into more depth about how the team did in the league and just see if we can figure anything else out. So in terms of average possession, we finished second behind Fulham, who we beat in the final, 54.82. So that is nice. Passes completed. It's not letting me change it. So what we'll do is we'll just jump through all the form. So here we are, goals wise. We finished joint 10th with 67 goals. It's not that bad. In 49 games we end up playing. So at least we scored more than one a game. Cross completion ratio. I mean, look, second bottom, 11%. It's just dreadful, guys. Crosses completed. We're probably going to be bottom. Yeah, 122. So we need to look and work on that. Is it because we only play in the one striker? Possibly. Goals from corners, 7. So set pieces are decent. Goals from direct free kicks? None. Goals from indirect free kicks, we finished joint 16th with 3. Pass completion ratio 76%. Passes completed 20,422, so we are passing the ball more than anybody else. Shots on target 5th. Shots on target numbers wise 221, 13th. Defending wise, conceded, we had the 4th best defence in the league, 56. That needs improving, I think, for the next level up, definitely. So it is looking like defending wise is what we really need to focus on. 3 corners conceded. Clean sheets wise, 18, joint 2nd, not too bad. Tackles 1, 4th, 1,501. And then we go into the attendances. We were 10th with 7,902. Average attendance by capacity 99%. I mean, it's almost close to selling out every game. 22 stadiums out. So only one game we didn't sell out, and that's the reason why we didn't get 100%. That's quite depressing. Highest attendance obviously down in 15th. Lowest attendance 16th, 6,975. So that was the game which destroyed us. Net transfer spend 8th at 0. Salary per annum. So bear in mind we've just won promotion with the 19th. At 2.21 million, so quite impressive that we ended up winning promotion with that kind of salary in the league. So that is the league over, that is the review over. As we've discussed, it's looking like we need defender. There's no players to show you apart from that guy who's on trial because I've not found anyone yet. So I'm now going to knuckle down hard and see what we can sort out. And join me for the first game in the championship in the next episode, guys, where hopefully we've built something special while trying to keep the morals, the team that we've put together. I don't want to disrupt the team, but I do want to improve it. So I'm genuinely interested to see where this is going to go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. No, see you later on today for the next episode. First game of season 13.